Hey sweet soul, welcome back to Conscious Lifestyle Coaching. My name is Raileigh Duschen. I'm an author, poet, speaker, and healer. Today's message is about reclaiming the power to self-heal. So if you're watching this video, you might be interested in this concept of us being able to self-heal, or maybe you're just curious about where I'm going to take this today. And first I want to say that the power to self-heal is the power to have self-authority. So it's recognizing that you carry ancient wisdom within you, divine knowledge. You always know the medicine that you need. You know exactly the choices you need to make to heal your body, to heal your mind, to heal your heart. But we get so afraid, and that's when we have to seek validation and support outside of ourselves. So the more that you can stay and remain in a state and vibration of love and not fear, the more clear you are, the more open you are to receiving the divine wisdom and knowledge you need to find the medicines that you need, or to create the medicines. Now, Conscious Lifestyle Coaching is more than just one-on-one coaching. I help people build businesses because I believe the ability to operate and own a business is also the ability to free oneself in their own time. If we have time, if we are the orchestrator in entirety of how we spend every moment of the day, then we can schedule time for our own peace, for our own healing, to drink more tea, using the herbs that we know are going to help fight the illnesses that we have been studying and self-researching and are highly aware of, that we are not running away from, avoiding, or distracting ourselves from because of work that we don't enjoy. And so helping people build businesses in and of itself is a way of reclaiming and helping people reclaim their ability to self-heal. Because what happens in society, we get caught in this rat race, right? Working for jobs we hate, we don't want, but we know we need it to survive. And so we get stressed out, and I know I'm preaching to the choir here. We get stressed out, and it is this stress that causes physical disease, because we have become separated from our soul's truth, our soul's joy, and our body resonates with that vibration. It is an act of self-harm, truly. We're choosing not to have faith or belief or trust not only in ourselves but the divine love that wants a beautiful life for us, a life that is in alignment with a higher will, a higher calling, a soul calling is what I always talk about. And so when we have our own business, we have our own time, we're able to be more in control and in authority of our bodies, ourselves. And thus also the work that we're doing and serving to other people is also more authentic and more healing. Because everything is intention, and all work we do should be coming from an empowered place of being, a peaceful place of being, a loving place of being. And so I'm not going to share anything that's not truly common sense here. You know when I'm speaking is true, but it's taking the time to be present with yourself, to be aware in your own body, through meditation, through yoga, through eating better, drinking water more. You have to do those things at the baseline of being on this conscious path, and then those tools, those strategies of better and healthier living will open up the door to your abundance. And when I say abundance, I want to say that time is wealth. Time is wealth. And so if you have your own business already, then you truly have the power here to self-heal yourself without having to seek expertise all the time in a hospital or from other people. You can also be taking that time yourself to become a healer. We shouldn't leave the knowledge of healing only in the hands of select few, just like we don't only want to leave the knowledge of growing food that we need multiple times a day, every day. We don't want to leave that knowledge in the hands of the few, because what happens when we can't reach them? We can't access them, right? And so we lose our power, we give away our power. when we lose our ability on how to grow food and also how to self-heal. And again, it's coming down to this freedom of time, this self-empowerment, and the awareness that your soul and your spirit can speak to you, and it's always telling you what you need. Whenever you're getting sick or there's a problem, there's always a solution, because God is always with us, right? And so love is always with us. And so medicine is always present, but we have to open our consciousness and become aligned with that healing vibration. But it begins with us. We don't have to go to medical school, all of us, to be healers. Healers are also very aware of spiritual healing, emotional healing. And that is something that Western medicine in particular does not have time for. They mostly have time to physically meet your needs, but when it is too late to help you. And so Western medicine, emergency rooms are truly the last resort, and that is what most of us wait for. We wait until it becomes dire. We are on the brink of death, and we go to the hospitals, and we complain and hate on the doctors in the medical system for not being able to help us, when we have spent years in denial of the ways we have been self-harming, the ways we've been suffering, and so we have given our power away. But if every day we take time to pray, to meditate, and to journal, and to be in our bodies, and to listen to our spirit, Spirit will show us the areas in our body, in our mind, in our heart that are in need of love, of you to pour that love into first. And so you can combat diseases long before they manifest into cancer and stroke and heart attacks. We can take this a step further. Again, if you're a healer, you can have the educational knowledge of how to patch things back together and to take tumors out and to sew things together, but you can also understand that spiritual healing and the power of prayer. So before I come to a hospital, having been in a car accident, I have been basking and protecting myself and those I love in prayer. And so this is preventative healing, preventative medicine. This is lifestyle medicine. And this is conscious lifestyle coaching. So, again, it's coming back to our ability to not be afraid. Because it is the systems, right, that are saying, we're here to help you, but you're going to have to give your power away and be extremely afraid, and therefore, only we can support you. Now, I'm not saying to put ourselves in danger with remedies and online solutions that we don't really know work yet. But we do have to open our lives, our communities, and our friendship circle to the people who have the knowledge. And we all have the knowledge. It's about remembering. So we consult with the herbalists around us. We consult with the Reiki healers and the massage therapists, the prayer warriors. We consult with them. We befriend them. We find positions to learn from them. Always. This journey never ends in this pursuit of enlightenment. We're always students to someone and something, some type of ancient knowledge that is speaking to us, not only for our healing, but wanting to help heal those we love and this earth. And so again, building that community, making it a healing community, a diverse community, a cultural community, is what will help us remain empowered to know how to self-heal, to find the medicines that are always around us. All of us carry ancient knowledge, right? Many of our parents, grandparents, or ancestors, they have the recipes, right? How to heal some certain ailments that have been running in the family, different folk remedies. It is time to remember and to study the healing remedies that have been passed in your own lineages. It's important that you reclaim them. it is important that these recipes are not lost. When I say recipes, I mean literal, sometimes, food recipes, right? Stews and soups that contain spices and herbs. And then you research and you study what each of those spices and herbs help heal in the human body. And then you research and observe what kind of ailments have your lineage, your bloodline's been experiencing. And then you see we've been all self-healing together. That's why this one certain recipe is very important to our family, to our generation. And so it is important that we find, again, this time to cook for ourselves, to forage and make the teas that we need, to source the teas, to be open to remembering where we come from. What is the medicine that our blood needs? Self-awareness is so important, again, in this ability to self-heal. If you have food intolerances, well, food intolerances can wreak havoc on your nervous system, your digestive system. And so we cannot just always eat what's in our environment or what people give to us. We have to be self-aware and study what have our ancestors been eating that we need to consume more of, because our body recognizes it. It is not so foreign. It's easier for us to digest. We feel the love of our ancestors when we eat it. Self-awareness is so important. In American culture, for example, everyone eats bread and cheese, but a lot of people who have come from all over the world cannot consume wheat proteins, dairy proteins. A lot of us need to eat how our ancestors have been eating, more root vegetables. Corn instead of wheat, for example, can be a significant difference in the lives of people. But if we accept pain as normal, suffering as normal, we spend years and decades in denial. And it is this denial and this pain that was once tolerable that comes to manifest into disease that cannot be reversible ever. And that's when we need doctors to enter our bodies for us, because we cannot sit with our bodies long enough on our own. First, to look at healing and health, medicine, all in this way of living intentional, living more present. We have to reclaim presence. That is a reclaiming of ourself, walking in authority, recognizing that we are spiritual beings, and so there is no excuse, truly, to not find the time for you, to be well, to be happy, to be at peace. And so if you're resonating with my messages in this channel, I'm here to find where you are on this path, because it is all connected, right? We all understand the mind-body spirit connection. And so you can be eating healthy but working a job you hate, and still there's no growth happening. We are allowed to eat healthy and work jobs that we love. And so instead of being trapped in cycles of disease and pain and mental suffering, we're growing, we're evolving our spirit. It is visible. The health on us, the peace in us, the happiness, it is visible, not only to ourselves, but those around us. It is a journey of this spiritual freedom, of this holistic health. And so we cannot be afraid of any of it. So often we get afraid of walking off the path of what the world is telling us is safer. And then we get mad, we get upset, we get sick when we find that what we've been told does not lead us to the safety and the healing that we need, because we are unique souls and we have to listen to our soul. And our soul is a seed of God, and so this soul, your soul knows. It knows what you need in every moment. And it is bringing into you, into your life, healing opportunities. They're always present. And so I pray that this message empowers somebody today to remember this, to not drop into fear, to not attack the body in last-minute desperation in need of help. Because you should not be surprised if those remedies don't work, those medicines, those drugs don't work anymore. Nothing's changing because you are not changing, because you're not releasing fear. You have to release the fear of sitting with yourself, asking yourself, as a loving and protective mother and father, what is it do you need, body, right now? What is it do you need, mind, right now? And again, it's about having the freedom to be able to do that. But unless we release ourselves, again, from pathways that are not meant for our soul, we will continue to spiral. So I thank you for being a part of this journey. Thank you for being a part of my healing as well, as these messages speak to my soul, remind my soul the medicines that I am capable of, you are capable of. We're all on this journey, and so we are waking up right now to the ways we have given our power away, not only physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. It's all connected financially. It's all connected. So I truly believe that our health, our joy, our spiritual guidance, it's all one path, truly. It's about remembering our soul awareness, our soul guidance. And so I thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, love. Thank you, love. Thank you. Thank you for healing me. Thank you for healing me, love. Thank you for healing me, love. Thank you for healing me, love. So remember that you are loved today, that God loves you. God is always with you, can help you heal yourself. If I could help you be reminded of that, please let me know. Life Purpose Actualization. I'm starting to reserve spots for that, so I'm still reviewing applications, still taking interviews. And I will let you guys know when the wait list has started, but right now we're still going. So if this calls to you, please submit the application to Life Purpose Actualization. The Medicine Garden is growing. We had amazing, beautiful souls from all around the world come in, up to about 15 people now, and I pray they keep coming back as they feel guided to, and that you who's listening, who has not yet joined us, come when you feel called to join the Medicine Garden. It's a free Google Meet group coaching call. So this is an opportunity for you to share the messages of your soul with me. I would love to get to know you, and I would like you all to get to know each other and find healing, words, empowerment, inspiration in that safe space. So if that calls to you, please email me to RSVP at Raileigh@consciouslifestylecoaching.com. All of the information to contact me and to learn more about the services I mentioned are always in the description box. Alright, if you can't figure that out, I cannot help you. Phoenix Medicines, a transformative journey through consciousness. Thank you to all the amazing people who have been purchasing the book. And don't forget about the other book that's been published by Women Connected in Wisdom. I'm featured in Volume 2 in Spiritual Wellness, but there's a cohort of other authors who have beautiful stories to share and tools and strategies of how to better our lives. So that's Women Connected in Wisdom. They are also a podcast if you want to check them out. My next Ascension seminar, which I also call Sacred Reminders, is Step Fully In, and that will be this weekend, November 17th. It will be online, completely virtual. It's 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't forget, people are listening from all around the world, so understand this is in Eastern time. You're going to have to translate what time that is for you if you're not in Eastern time. So sacred reminders, ritual discourses, ascension seminars will be every month. It's 3 hours, opportunity for you to come in a workshop setting, virtual workshop. You can ask questions. There'll be a live conversation in 3 hours, just pouring into our spirit what it is that the divine is calling us to do at that time. And every month it'll be a new theme and a new tool, new strategy that I will be speaking on. So if that calls to you, please let me know. Again, I love you. Thank you for being on this journey. I hope to chat with you soon, one-on-one, if that calls to you. And if not, I see you in spirit and I love you. I'll speak to you soon. Stay empowered, stay healthy. Much love.